Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the week of April 4th. This week, you start off with the Seven of Clubs. Seven of Clubs is actually a very successful card. It says that you can be very successful this week, but it wants you to focus on other things as well, like your health. Sometimes under the Seven of Clubs, we can be working really hard, and we're not so focused on our health. This card can also make us feel trapped, kind of more literally, like in a cubicle. So you might feel trapped at your job and you might be like, I'm stuck in this cubicle all day. I'm sick and tired of it. Or even if you work at home, like, I work here in my office, and maybe I'll feel trapped this week. It's kind of the same thing. You might feel trapped where you are. So this card can be all about gaining a new perspective, going to a new place, working somewhere different, maybe even leaving your job and things like that. It is a very positive card, so I would say that it would be more positive. It can also make you feel like you're trapped in a relationship as well. That's the flip side. So if you're feeling trapped in a relationship, that you have two choices with this card, really. One is to leave, number one, or number two, communicate. You could turn this card into an 8, and 8s want you to communicate and work things out. Next, you have the Four of Hearts, which is being very social, possibly socializing this week, and meeting up with friends and having a lot of fun. Definitely something that has come up for every single sign. So I would say it's a very social week pretty much for everybody in a lot of ways. But this can be also you getting married, thinking about getting married, planning a marriage, planning on moving in with somebody again. It can also be good for your family life. If you have a family, it could be very good for the family, and especially if you live with them. Very good for social events, and also good for love. If you start a relationship this week, it would have a very strong foundation with this Four of Hearts. The Four of Hearts can also represent moving, planning a move, all sorts of things, new jobs, new businesses coming in, so be aware of those things as well. Next, you have the Ten of Diamonds, another card that represents being very social this week. It feels very social this week. I think a lot of you will be like trying to have fun and things, and going to parties or whatever you do for fun, basically, with friends, you could be doing under this card. But the Ten of Diamonds also brings in more money to us. It can make us more money. It can make money appear. Can make us very successful in traveling. It can make us very successful in business and things along those lines. And it's a great card to start a new business under. So a lot of you might be thinking about starting a business. Start it under this card for sure. It's very positive for that. And it's also good for business involving long distances, far away places, which is amazing for Sagittarius as well. Next, you have the Two of Hearts. A lot of you could be meeting somebody who makes you very happy this week. This is like a perfect love match right here. It's, being with somebody who is really kind of like your soulmate, even though I don't like to use that word. And it can also represent matching up with a situation. So for those of you that are not interested in relationships, or you're already in one, this can be you like meeting up with like some sort of situation or some sort of event that makes you very happy. It feels like a very happy week for you this week, I gotta say. And next and finally, you have the Four of Spades. Four of Spades is, number one, don't create any arguments in the home under a Four of Spades. It's definitely about avoiding arguments at all costs in the home, and definitely not starting arguments. But it's also about like looking at your life and looking at how you can reduce your stress, how you can get rid of stress. It's all about structure and looking at the structure of your actual life and what's important to you and things like that. And removing, it can be a very deep card. It can be about removing everything that's not important, and just really looking at your life, in general, and looking at how you can kind of make it better and stronger. And really, it's all about taking the time to kind of like strengthen yourself. So very interesting card. Good card for, again, looking at structure and the structure of even your finances and how you can make them stronger and things. So looks like a great week. Thank you for watching, and enjoy.